Train to Skaville.
Good morning everybody, and thank you for joining me again. Anyway, Lorraine, I told you that the Scar dance would be back, and there it was. Anyway, the permission that we're on today is one that I were on a few weeks ago. You might remember it, you might not. The farmer had just cut the field, and I hadn't been in it before, so I thought I'd give it a go. But it was still absolutely bone dry, absolutely parched. And we all know what kind of havoc that plays with metal detectors. So, we've had some rain, not an awful lot, but we've had some rain. The grass has grown a bit, so I'm going to have another go in it today and see if we can turn anything up. The trackway runs through it. It's very old. I think it goes back to about the 1600s. So, we'll see what we can find anyway. Right, I'll catch you on the first signal that we get. See you in a bit. Well, just got this signal just off the trackway. It's only about 3 inches deep. It's just a lump of lead, that's all. Just an old piece of lead. The interesting thing is the trackway just there. I've just had a really good signal about 10 yards in front of you, but the earth is still so dry and compacted I couldn't even dig it, so I've had to leave it. So I'll go back down it another day when it's hopefully a little bit softer. Anyway, piece of lead, that's all it was. Fill the hole in and move on, boys and girls. Next signal, my good friends, only about 4 inches deep. I thought it might have been something good at first, but it's not. It's just a round piece of metal. Very good signal, as it would be, but that's all it is, just a round flat disc of metal. It's not even lead, can't even weigh it in. Right, boys and girls, well, I'm hoping that this is the first coin of the day. It's only about 5 inches deep, something like that, and I don't know whether you can see it, but just there, in fact I'm almost certain it's a coin. Knowing my luck, it's probably a big button. In fact, have a look. It's a big button. Bloody hell. It's a big button, that. Look at the size of that. It's huge. It's still got the shank on the back. You can see it there, it's been squashed. But, I mean, that's a very big button, that. Alright, okay, I'm not complaining. It's not a coin, but there you go. It's a nice little find all the same. Right, I'll pop that in the bag and crack on. Right, boys and girls, we've got a signal down here, and it's coming up at... I'll let you have a listen to that. Coming up at about 64. So, let's dig it up together and hope that it's not a load of bleeding rubbish. So, it's here somewhere. Well, it's still down there somewhere, so let's have a look for it. Hold on a minute, it's not looking good. God. It's a washer. It's a washer. Well, I haven't found one of them for a while, so... oh well. I'll check the hole anyway, but... no, it is, boys and girls. It's just an old washer. Okay, I'll fill the hole in and we'll move on. Right, boys and girls, we've got another signal down here. Came up at about 70 on the scale. It's only about 3 inches deep. And I don't think it's a washer. I think it just might be something decent. It's in the side of the hole just there. So, let's have a look and see what we've got. It's looking good. Da, 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 da. Oh, what's this here? Oh, it's a key. Some kind of a key, look. Look at that. Don't know what kind of key. Might be off an old, I don't know, grandfather clock or something like that. It's got like a little keyway in the top there where it fitted into a slot type thing. But that's nice. I mean, it could be really old, that. Not sure. Anybody got any ideas on what kind of key it is? Leave me a comment. Right, we'll fill the hole in. Crack on. Right then, my good friends. Just took another plug out. Good signal. Came up at about 74 on the scale. It's about 6 inches deep. But this time I'm almost certain we've got a coin, and it looks like a silver one. I don't know whether you can see it. Just there. Hold on. Just there. You can see that. I don't know what it is. Let's clean some muck off it. Oh, it's George I can't see the writing, but I can see the head. George V, 1 shilling, 19. I think it says 1918, but it's a silver coin and it's going in my bag. Have it. Look at that. That's a beauty. Look at that. That's smashing. That. I'll dig them up all day long. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Okie dokie, fill the hole in. I'm going for something to eat now because I'm starving. Look at that little beauty there. Oh yes, thank you. Well, boys and girls, here we have the mandatory mystery object. Cracking signal came up at 91. Very heavy. Probably made out of probably brass, I would have thought, or copper. Very shiny on one side, very shiny, very smooth. Don't know whether that was some kind of blade or I don't know, but I can just see the copper or bronze or whatever it is shining through. I don't know what that is. I haven't got a clue. Maybe it's an old Bronze Age weapon. Ha! In my dreams. Alright, I'll fill the hole in and crack on. Right, my good friends, we've got another coin down here. It's literally only about 3 inches deep. You can see it just there. It's a small coin. Don't know what it is yet. So let's open. I tell you what, I'm going to put my glasses on because I can't see a damn thing. I'm as blind as a bat when it's as close up as this. So let's, oh my god, it's a 20p piece. I can see it's a 20p piece now. Look at that. See? Oh no, no, it's not. That's not a 20p piece at all. It's just a bit corroded round the edges. Do you know, that could be, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'll clean it up when I sit down and have a drink. Well, I've only walked literally about oh, about 5 foot from where I just dug that last little coin up that I thought was a 20p piece. I've just got another signal here, came up about 58, and as you can see there's another coin down there. Very thin, probably very worn. I haven't got a clue what it is. Well, I just don't know what it is. But anyway, it's another coin, so maybe we've hit some kind of a little hot spot, which would be a first for me, because normally I only ever find lukewarm spots. So anyway, we'll pop that in the bag, and I'm going to go and get something to drink now. I haven't managed to get anything to drink yet, so I'm going to do it now. Right, well that's it. Little coin there, whatever it is. Right, see you in a bit. Well, as Dino would say, we've got something round in the hole. But it's not a coin. It's a lot bigger than a coin. And I bet you're dying to have a look, aren't you? Righto. I'll just turn the camera round and let you have a look. Turn him that way. And turn him that way. Can you see that alright? Now, it's down there. It's about 8 or 9 inches deep, and look at that! Ho 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 ho! Ain't that a beauty? I haven't dug one of them up for quite a while. A nice, beautiful horse brass. Don't know how old they are. I'm not very good at dating them. Could be Victorian, could be even earlier. But look at that. That is absolutely fabulous. Absolutely cracking find. I am really pleased with that. Okie dokie. Right, I'm going to go and get something else to eat now. I'll see you in a while. Right, I've had enough today, boys and girls. I've been out for about 4 hours, 4.5 hours, something like that. It's been a nice day. Anyway, let's have a look at what we found. Lump of lead. Nothing spectacular, I'm afraid, just a lump of lead. Lump of scrap iron. Roundish shape, gave a very good signal, as they do. Washer, give a very good signal, as they do. Had to dig it up, can't ignore them. I dug this funny thing up. I think it's made out of copper or bronze. It's a very strange shape. Can you see it in section there? And it looks as though it might have had a blade on it at that side, maybe a blade on that side. And it's quite heavily scored down the bottom there. Very heavy. Don't know what it is. Then we dug this key up. Don't know what kind of key it is. Little bit of decoration round it there. A little sticky up bit there, as though it went into like a keyway thing. Don't know what kind of key it is. Maybe off a clock or something like that. Don't really know. Then we dug these coins up just there. I thought it was silver, but it's not silver. I don't know what it is. There is some writing on it, but I can't see the writing. There's what's left of somebody's face or head on it. I'll have a look in the book when I get home, see if I can identify it. That one was the same, although there's nothing on that one at all. It's just blank. There is a tiny bit of writing, but I'll have a look later. Then we dug that big button up. Very big button. Huge button. I can actually see in the middle of it. I don't think you will be able to see it, but right in the middle there's a fleur-de-lis pattern, you know, with the feathers. I can see that in the middle, just. But that's that. Then we dug this coin up in the other field over there, not far off the trackway. King George V. There he is. Good old King George. 1 shilling piece. Date on it 1918. So that will be 925 silver, 1918, very poignant day, as I'm sure you all know, the end of the First World War, sorry. So I'm sure when they lost this, they were all celebrating around here, thinking, thank God I'm alive. Anyway, less said about that the better. And then we look at that bugger. I mean, that is a cracking horse brass, that. But by anybody's standards, that is a cracking horse brass. Look at that, it's a beauty. Anyway, that's what we found today. Thanks ever so much for joining me again. Do appreciate it. Thanks to all the new viewers and the new subscribers. I do appreciate it. I know I say that all the time, but I really do appreciate it. Thanks ever so much. Right, I'm going to wrap everything up, get on my travels that way towards the car, and I'll see you all later on. Bye bye.